What's up, y'all? It's Rocket Rider 510 podcasting again. I'm here for the Rocket Talks Moto podcast. And today is kind of special. Special for a couple of reasons. First reason is your boy been sponsored. We have to cue the applause right there. But yeah, got a little sponsorship, got a little affiliation program going on. And so this episode here is brought to you by BarkBox, barkbox.com. And y'all gonna have to bear with me because I'm gonna butcher this. I'm gonna butcher this though. But for real though, today's show is brought to you by barkbox.com. Y'all get an extra month at BarkBox if you order a 6 or 12 month subscription. Yeah, it's actually kind of cool here. I was looking at this little thing. I picked this one, even though I'm not a dog owner, but a lot of you guys are, and a lot of my buddy, the special guest on the show today, definitely has a dog that barks a lot. So BarkBox will be appropriate, I think, upon like this. But yeah, what it is BarkBox is it's a local independent business. It delivers like 4 to 6 natural treats and toys every month. Basically, every month you get like what they say is I'll discuss the key talking points. I should do this how you supposed to do it. Every month, BarkBox paw picks the best all-natural treats and innovative toys to match a dog's unique needs, including allergies and heavy chewer preferences. See, it's going to be hard to try. I don't know whether to be serious or just read this, but I'm just going to be reading it and be myself and be how I should be because, yeah, that's what I'm learning and what I enjoy and what a lot of people enjoy. But yeah, this thing is really great. This is all edible. They like made in the USA and Canada, USA or Canada. And 100% of their products are tested on their animals, their own animals. Meaning they use it on their own animals, you know what I mean? Obviously, it's pretty good if they're using it. But yeah, this is pretty cool. Each monthly box is themed like country fair, bark ball, Pooh York City, Brooklyn hipster. It's funny too. I got dogs barking in the background as they barking because they hear me. What's up? Y'all want some BarkBox or what? They even got free shipping on any BarkBox within the continental USA. So yeah, it's pretty slick though. Shipped to the door, unique variety of toys and treats that you wouldn't find anywhere else. All edibles made in US or Canada. Dog's happiness or engagement during unboxing will replace any items your dog doesn't like. Scout's honor. But yeah, that's what's up though. So yeah, y'all can get a free extra month of BarkBox. So go visit getbarkbox.com/rocket and yeah, sign up for it. Again, that's hard for me to say. Getbarkbox.com/rocket. I'll put a link and all that in the show notes. As a matter of fact, if y'all just head over to my website, I got ads and stuff up there already. You can easily just click on there, be a lot easier. Go over therealrocket.com and you'll see the BarkBox ads all over the place. But yeah, like I say, go do that. Use the code PBFEM. See, that's what I forgot, which is most important. And look what else is most important. See how unprofessional this is. I got phone ringers on and shit. But yeah, y'all, if you go to getbarkbox.com/rocket and use code PBFEM, that's what I should have said. That's most important, PBFEM, and you receive an extra month of BarkBox if you sign up for the 6-month package. So yeah, y'all gonna handle that. Anybody out there that sound like that'd be pretty cool. And yeah, we'll all talk about it. Hit me up and let me know how it went in the comments. And now I'm going to get ready to bring on my guest we have here for today. This is very special to me because this is a friend right here. You know what I mean? Y'all know I had my last, the first interview was with Viper. And these two are my two friends. I have TheItalian760 coming up. It's my, definitely my dude. Again, talk on a regular basis. You guys got to check out this guy's story. He has overcome a lot of obstacles to ride a motorcycle, learned all by himself on YouTube, you know what I mean? modified his bike specifically for that. You know what I mean? And so now he's even on some next level great car guy also with the Mustang. He got a great nice Mustang build. But I don't want to tell y'all too much. I'm going on too much into this. So y'all get ready for my dude, my friend, the Italian 760.
I'm Wild Thing, and you're tuned in to the livest podcast in the whole universe. I'm talking about Rocket Talks Moto Podcast. Yeah.
All right, we should be good. What's up?
What's up?
We got Italian in the building.
Hey.
The Italian 760 to be to put it in full.
We should have done this early in the morning. I would have more of my Barry White voice, you know.
Right. No, that's just you just got to upgrade the mic. That's all that is. But yeah, no, that's why we starting off talking about the name. That'd be the first question. How'd you come up with your name?
Well, I've always gone by the Italian. You know, I'm very proud old school Italian. You know, it's just everybody's always called me that basically all my life. You know, so
yeah,
Italian's everything. You know,
that's what's up.
Italian pride on my arm. You know, card, everything. I show it.
Yeah, right.
Nobody can mistake me for anything else.
So basically, that's like your street name. You just brought it to YouTube.
Right. Exactly. And then, of course, 760, the area code.
Oh, yeah. So, okay.
I'll put something in there.
That's right. And I feel, you know, that's why I got the 510 in there. That's what that is. That's my area code.
Right.
That's what's up. So that is the next question is, when did you start riding?
I was a late bloomer. I started late in life. You know, I've been riding 11 years. So it's like, you know, I was like, kids are getting older, you know, time for me. I wanted to do something, you know, and I took the wife over to the bike shop, and I said, "Oh, I'm just gonna look." She's like, "No, I'm gonna sit in the car. I'm not going in there." So I walked out and I said, "Well, I bought a bike."
Nice.
She wasn't too happy, but you know,
I bet. All right.
But, you know, so yeah, that started it. You know, it was in my late 30s.
That's what started. So. Yeah, that is pretty late.
Definitely.
For a lot of people start really young. Like I started really young. I think I started when I was like 12, maybe, or something, on dirt bikes.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't riding all the time, but yeah.
I always wanted to, but you know, I just, you know, I have a disability. You know, I have cerebral palsy in my right side, so you know, a lot of things are, you know, it's more challenging for myself for things, but you know, I always overcome it, of course, you know, and I just had to figure out a way to be able to ride, and which I did, you know, and 11 years later, here I am. Yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah, you definitely overcame some serious adversity. So what'd you do, or how are you affected, and what did you do to overcome it? Like, what did you do to the bike?
Basically, you know, I can use the throttle just fine. It was just the front brake, you know. So basically, all I did was take it to the right side and put it on the left, and I use it as a thumb, you know, my thumb as the brake. And I still do the clutch like normal. And I got the idea from, you know, I'm sure everybody and their mother knows him, but Jesse James, the bike builder. Now he does the guns and stuff. I worked for a hotel that he stayed at. He was doing a Toyota Pro Celebrity school, you know, to learn how to drive and you know, on the racetrack and stuff. And he stayed at the hotel, and I'm like, you know, I'm wanting to ride, and I have this disability. You know, what do you suggest? And he told me, he said, try that and this and that. And I said, oh, I will. And that's how I got the idea. And
that's what's up.
You know, it's just, you know, my first bike, I had to basically extend the brake line because it was too short. But, you know, that's it. You know, basically take it right over. Everybody's so amazed at it. And I'm like, nothing.
Well, that's what I'm about to say. That is pretty clever, though.
But, you know, it's just like if someone ever rides my bike, I'm like, hey, you have to be careful, you know.
Exactly. That's what I'm about to say. Yeah.
You're like used to doing that front brake on the right side, and you don't have that. you know.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm about to say. Like, if you learn like that, that's different. You all right, and you can kind of adjust. But yeah, if the people who learn the other way, then yeah, he gonna get on your shit and damn near wreck. I'm pretty sure he probably wreck. I wouldn't even attempt to ride because I've seen the setup, and I'm like you said, because the brain already programmed that the brake is on the right, and I'm gonna forget, and in that little split second, now you got a problem.
Well, it even made it great that when I did my MSF course, you know, they let me use my own bike.
Oh, nice.
Of, you know, I didn't have to use any of their, you know,
that makes sense.
Jump, you know, I got to use my own.
Right. That makes sense. That's fair too. I mean, that's what it should be, because that's what you're gonna be riding.
They allowed me to do that, so because I don't know how I would have done it without
exactly
just using the back brake, and that was about it. But,
exactly.
You know, not too safe, because when I first got my bike, the first bike, I was like, man, I'm anxious. I want to ride. So I was doing it for a week or so, you know, before I switched it, because I had to lengthen the brake line and stuff. So I was riding with just the back brake, and that's not too safe. You know,
right.
I don't know. Do a quick stop. You know, you need both of those damn brakes, not just the one.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. That's all I'm about to ask. So, what was your first bike?
My first bike was actually a 2004 Ninja 500.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then I went to GS 500.
Nice.
And then I went to the FZ 6R, which all we have, you know, when we first met and everything. And then I started having some knee issues, so I was like, I have to get off the sports bike, you know, being legs cramped up and stuff. So I got myself a little Honda Shadow. You know, it's a nice little cruiser. You know, I got the floor peg, you know, the floorboards and stuff, so I can reach out, you know, just spread out, and
couch,
I can ride forever now. Yeah, couch. You know, I've never been into all that, you know, need all that power and this and that. You know, I just ride my own ride.
That's
you
it.
know, I don't care.
That's it. That's always important.
I like the speed. Don't get me wrong. You know,
right?
So I like to get up to the 100 and stuff and do stuff. You know, but I don't. You know, hey guys, you want to take off? Go. I'll see you when I get there. You want to, you know, do your thing.
Exactly.
I'll get there.
Exactly.
You know, ride my own ride.
No, that's it. Yeah, we all stress that a lot, and I hope all riders try to stress that to new riders, or shit. Even if you see a seasoned rider, well, if he's seasoned, he should know better. But there's people that's been riding for a while that'll still try to keep up with some fast guy that's around, you know. And then that is really important. It's just to ride your own ride, because you end up over your head, which means over your skill level, and then that's when you end up in a problem. You know,
exactly. So, you know, I live off of there's it's called Highway 74 where I live here in Palm Springs area, and it's major twisties. And the thing is, they don't have no rails, and if you go over, you're just going off the damn cliff, and it goes up 4,000 feet. So that's I mean, it's crazy. But you know, it's just a thing. If you just ride your own ride, you'd be okay. But a lot of these people go up there, you know, get their little 1,000cc, you know, bike, and they get their gear and think they're all hot shit, and they don't know how to take those corners. You know,
exactly.
And they're going off the damn cliff. You know?
Yeah, that's it.
You just have to ride your own ride. Know your skill level, man.
Exactly. And it's hard. I know it's tempting, because you get with other people, and you got that tendency to try to follow or try to keep up. And then some of it's youth, right? When you're younger, you're a little more feel bulletproof and shit, invincible.
Oh, definitely.
A lot of times you don't think of a lot of shit. So that's sometimes maybe the advantage of starting late. Like, I started young, but then I rode a little. I started at 12, rode a little at 18, and then didn't really ride for 15, 16 years. And so sometimes I'm grateful for that in a way, because you get a little older, and you understand your mortality. You know, you can fucking die. So, you know, you're a little safer. I know I'm way safer than I would have been if I got a bike back when I was 22 or something like that, you know?
Oh, sure. You know, that's the same thing. I was
a maniac.
With the car, you know, I always push it to the limit. You know, I want to see what it can do. And I'm sure back then, if I had a bike, I would have done the same damn thing. Let's see how fast this thing can go.
Exactly. You know, so that's where that's the good part about being older a little bit. A little more patient, just a little, because I ain't talking all this shit, because you see how I ride like a fucking maniac too still.
Right.
But that's still within my limits, though. Again, if I was with somebody faster, then no, I wouldn't be fucking trying to keep up. If I can't keep up, I don't play that shit.
Car's a little different. Car, I push it.
Car's a little different, yeah. Yeah.
push it.
Yeah, cars are a little different. You got a little more. You got more contact patches, right? You got 4 wheels, shit,
Yeah,
for one. And then you
exactly.
got protection in, well, so-called protection in the cage, but there's a little more protection. But
You're not gonna hit no sand and take yourself out and
exactly.
or anything.
Mm-hmm.
A little oil patch.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy. So how did you find motovlogging?
Actually, learning how to ride a bike. I
Yeah.
had no clue. I mean, of course, the basics, but I went on YouTube and basically just watched every single riding video there was out there to learn how to ride.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I started. And then I come across you because I had the same bike as you, started watching you, and that's how we connected.
Right. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's how a lot of us found motovlogging back then. You're searching something for your bike or something, and you'd end up stumbling across some guy talking like, "What the hell is this?" I think my early one was Jake the Garden Snake was one of them that I first stumbled on and see him wheeling. I'm wheeling, and I'm like, "Who the hell is this dude? This dude's crazy." And he's this funny guy, and fucking. That's when you find out, oh, there's this thing called motovlogging,
Right. And that back when I first started and with the FZ, it was basically a new model, so there wasn't that much out there. There was only a few people putting videos up with the FZ.
Right.
So that's how I think it was a lot easier finding you. That,
Yeah, that same thing Viper said. That's how Viper found me. The same thing. Was searching stuff for my bike. Because I do remember that when I searched stuff, it wasn't much. And I remember when I did my first few mods, I was like, I'm going to film some of these because there's not many videos on this stuff out. And it's crazy because all of those are all the most popular videos. Those are all the ones that's in the tens of thousands of views. And, for us, that's like big numbers. And But yeah, it was because of that. And like you say, it ended up being like a pillar. That's what was weird. I never expected that. It ended up being kind of one of the people for that bike or in those forums,
Right.
End up being like a half legend. I had left the thing and I guess people were still saying my name, so that was kind of cool to know. But yeah, it's all from that bike though. I love that bike still.
All from Amber.
Right. That's crazy. So, I know how to answer, but I have to ask people. So, are you a motovlogger? A lot of people don't know you. This may be their first time.
Well, I mean, I have a few videos out there. I haven't done one in about a year or so.
Right.
If nobody knows, Mr. Rocket got me into this because we were like, starting to talk and do the hangouts and stuff, and he's like, "Hey, Ty, you can do this. You can do this. You can do this." So I strapped on that little cheap wannabe GoPro, on the helmet and started, and first video, I even told everybody this is my first video, be easy on me. And oh my God, I got so much hate on that video. It was crazy.
I remember that.
I screwed up on the audio and I did a little voiceover, and oh my God, I got much flack for doing that.
Exactly, because a voiceover on a motovlog is damn near taboo for those that don't know. Like back then, at least back then for the purists.
I mean, it's my first video, come on.
Exactly. And you don't want to ruin it. Yeah, you don't want to throw it away. But yeah, you had the purists to start going crazy. That's not a motovlog, and that's where you had those kind of debates of what is a motovlog was the next big debate.
Exactly. But I had fun, and I've done I got probably, I don't know, close to 50 out there, throughout the years. But like I said, it's been a little over a year, I think, since the last one. But I got into my car. I got a Mustang now, so it's not that I put the bike on the back. I mean, I'm still riding here and there, but it's been a lot with the car right now. So life changes.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just not that I don't like to ride. I don't ride anymore. It's just this is new right this second now with the car. So life changes.
No, I know exactly what you mean. Because remember, I had that with the drones. or with I hate to say drones, I hate to say that word, but I say quads because those was quadcopters, but it was FPV, you know, not quite the camera drones and DJIs and all that. But yeah, remember I disappeared for like 8 months from my channel and was just gone into the FPV thing and in a whole nother community, you know. So yeah, I know what you mean. You end up getting sucked into something else, and that's actually part of my new hashtag. That's what we was gonna talk a little more about that. That's beyond motovlogging. I like to say hashtag beyond motovlogging because a lot of us came in here as motovloggers and end up branching out and you end up with different interests or doing different things. You know, so it ain't it's not necessarily gonna end up, especially those of you guys maybe just starting. You may start off motovlogging, but you never know where it'll end up. So that's the good part about it, you know.
And I'm not dead. I'm still here. Just, you know, just taking a longer break. You know, I'm still in the hangouts with everybody, you know, here and there, but it's just I haven't done an actual so-called video.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, because you've been busy too. That's the point, right? You be fucking basically you on tour like damn near. You touring
exactly.
on the weekends.
Exactly.
So tell them about that. What have you been? So you bounce around and you been entering your cars in the car shows and shit like that.
Yeah, I've been started going to a couple little smaller car shows, and this group approached me and asked if I wanted to be recruited for this group. It's called Extreme Mustangs, and I'm like, yeah, you know, so. And they saw how passionate I was. And usually it takes, you know, almost a year to get into the group. But, you know, they saw how passionate I was. I was at every single event. I'm going. And they're like, hey, this guy, you can see he's dedicated. So they got me in pretty quick. That's yeah, I've been almost every weekend. I'm doing something, going somewhere, some kind of car show, something.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I don't drive the car that much locally. It's all highway, and I've done like 17,000 miles in right around a year, and that's just straight highway driving. Because
that's what's up, straight to shows. Yeah.
You know? So yeah, nice. and I won my first trophy about a month ago.
Yeah, that was my next question. So what'd you win the trophy in? What was that for?
Yeah, the trophy was for hottest wheels. Because I got some unique wheels on that thing, you know. You don't see them around every day, the ones I have. And yeah, it was pretty much an honor because it was 150 cars were in the show, and I got the hottest wheels of the car show. So, you know, to me that's a pretty good honor.
That is though. That's huge. So, yeah, we'll put a link to the show notes. Y'all can check out his Instagram. That's where you got all the pictures for the Mustang with them rims, because them is some sick ass rims. I never seen nothing like that. And they hella big. What size are those? What are those, like 22s?
They're 20s. They're 20s.
Okay, yeah.
20s.
Yeah, hella
but,
big,
you know, they got the black and red, of course, my colors.
Right.
You know, everything has to be black and red. You know, got Maryland, the bike, black and red. Got the car all black and red. I wear nothing but black and red.
That's what's up. Yeah. So theme colors, huh?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Even got the wife, you know, doing her nails black and red sometimes.
Nice. That's what's up. No, you know, you preaching to the choir. Right. You see my setup with the yellow and black. You got to coordinate. That's what I always say.
But you know, I always gave you shit about your mic because you had that black and red mic.
Yeah, no, it was driving me nuts.
I just got the ordered the personalized plates, and they're black and yellow.
There we go.
And we biting your colors.
Nice. See, we got the Rocket Rider 510 colors. Huh?
Right. If I could paint that yellow red, I
would. I bet I know you would.
I'm sure I would be getting pulled over for that.
Exactly. I know, that's funny. I was mentioning you in it was a Mustang today in my video today, and I mentioned you at the end because it was yellow.
Right.
I'm like, that's what color you should be. But yeah, that's what's up. I was tripping. I was hella happy for you when you won that trophy. But it was people wondering. I was like, they asked me, what are you winning for? And I'm like, ah, shit, I fucking forgot.
Right.
But yeah, so you won it for the best rims.
And it was so funny that day because it was a long day because I did 2 shows in one day. We did a day show. It was a Mopar show, but they included us in there, you know, our group, our club. So we did that one. That was, you know, like 10 to 2. And then the second show was like 4 to 10. And it's like, you know, it was just a long day. And they were doing the trophies. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I just want to go home. You know, and it's getting so late and been there, you know, for so long. And then I heard my name, like, what in the hell?
Right.
So it's pretty shocking, but it was, like I said, big honor. So I was really happy.
Yeah. I know you was. I know you couldn't believe it and shit.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy. But yeah, it's good to see though. Like I said, I was happy for you. I was always happy to see somebody kind of live out their dreams. And that was like your dream car though too, right? What made you get that car?
Well, pretty much. Yeah, because you know the kids the kids are older now. They got their own cars. You know, I always say I don't have to do the Uber thing anymore. You know, so I finally got to be able to get rid of the 4-door car and get what I want again. You know, when I was a kid, I had a '67 Mustang, and then when before the kids, I had a '94 GT brand new that I bought back then. And then the kids came along, you know, and you have to it's best to get a 4-door, you know, so you get the car seats in and out easily, and you know, with the kids and this and that, but you know, and now with the kids doing their thing, it's like, you know what, it's time for me again, you know. So I want it, you know.
Nice.
Right.
That's what's up.
Well, yeah, I don't have to do that Uber stuff no more.
Yeah. I know. Even I was thinking that. Well, I got my commute. That's the only reason I got to. Because I wish I could have got my damn Corvette or something like that. Well, it's a little pricey, but if I could, for the price what I paid that, I could have got something around there. But mine is the commute. I'm at the point I don't need to play Uber either, but I can't afford to drive that gas guzzler. Not with our prices.
Yeah, not this California thing. That's
I mean, not with my commute mostly. Yeah, if I had a shorter commute, that'd be different. But it's good to get that car. You know, a lot of when you are our age, you end up waiting a long time for all your stuff, you know.
Well, that's how I'm looking at life right now. You know, I'm getting up there in age. You know, I don't care. Everybody can know my age. I'll be 50 in June. So, you know, I'm getting up there, and it's like, hey, live life, man. Don't hold on and say, oh, I'm gonna work. So, you know, and then I can retire and do my thing then. You know, what are you going to retire when you're 80 or so? then you go, you know, you say you go to the beach, you know, you go on vacation, go to Hawaii or something like that. You can't sit there and do that parasailing. You can't do that snorkeling. You can't do all that. All you're going to do is sit your ass out there on the freaking beach and say, oh, look at how beautiful this is, honey, and this, that. But your old ass can't do anything, you know?
Exactly.
So you might as well live life now.
Yep.
I know so many people that sit there and right after they retire, they die. They get some kind of illness, you know.
Yeah, that's a high number. Yeah. There's
you
a
have
huge
to
number.
live life now. And do your thing now. That's what life's all about, to live, not to sit there and work and you know, and worry about the bills all the damn time.
Well, yeah, and that's a lot of brainwashing.
As long as you have that job, you know, you make it, man. You'll make it. Don't worry about it. You know.
Chasing that American dream, right? Some of that's what some of that is. And like I was talking about in that one video, like sometime it's too much. That's not, you got to live too. You work to get the money but you're supposed to be getting the money to get toys, play with your toys, live life. You know, you don't want to spend life in the fucking office building, you know? So I know it's hard when you're younger. You think you got a lot of time left. That's what the problem be. And it's like, well, I'm gonna build and I'll do this and I'll do it later. But it's like, you never know though. So you got to live for the day. So it's all about, I think that's a lot of the mentality of a lot of riders too, and a lot of motorcycling, right? Is that'll kind of make you seize the day, basically. You know what I mean? Because you're on the edge at all times. So I think that should make you appreciate life more.
Right. And people don't get it when that aren't riders. You know, when you get on that bike and you're just, it's not that you're sitting there commuting to go to work or something like that. I'm just talking about just for the ride, the beauty of riding, to go out and ride. The feeling that you get when you're riding, I mean, like all your worries, everything just goes away. Your head gets clear and everything else. People don't understand that. People that are non-riders, oh my God, they're so dangerous. You're going to kill yourself. I know my cousin or my aunt or somebody or friend, a neighbor, or something that died on a bike and this and that.
Mhm.
Oh my God, I'm so sick of hearing that.
I was
It's
just
like,
talking about that earlier.
people just need to understand when you're a rider how it feels to be on that bike.
And they can't understand it. That's
You
the
know?
thing. That's why it's the brotherhood, right? Because unless you do it, you can't understand. You have to be part of it, and so
Mhm.
yeah, they
And it's
don't get
funny,
it.
we always, how we are with riding, give the little peace thing or whatever,
Mhm.
however you want to call it, and it's weird because the Mustangs are kind of like the same thing.
Right, yeah.
You pass by a Mustang, you give a little nod or something
Right,
like,
exactly.
and the Mustangs are almost the same thing. It's crazy because,
Mhm.
everybody thinks, it's the bike thing and all that. And that's
Mhm.
another thing. I don't care. I'll say what's up to a damn scooter. It
Oh, I
don't
know. I
matter.
always say that too.
It
Yeah, me
don't
too.
matter.
I always say
You
that.
know?
It's two wheels.
And trikes and everything else.
Mhm.
And a lot of people, trikes aren't bikes and this and that. That's a bunch of bullshit because there's a lot of guys that get older that maybe their hips are giving out, their legs are giving out, they can't hold that bike up, but they still love to ride.
Yeah, you
They
still
want
get
to
that
ride.
sense of freedom. Yeah, it's not a bike by
Exactly.
definition because it's not a bicycle, but
Yeah,
yeah, but they're still getting that sense of freedom. You're
but they're
still out
still
there.
getting that thing,
Yeah.
I wouldn't look down to anybody that wants to get into a trike or something like that. That's just showing that they still have that passion. They still have that love for the riding.
Exactly. That's what I
So
always
people out
say.
there always say, "Oh, that's not a bike. That's not." You don't know the person's situation. No, none of us know the next person's situation. We think our life is bad and this and that. We probably have nothing compared to the next person stand next to us.
That's
So,
true.
like I said, you just don't know what that other person's going on in their life. So, I'll get
That's
off my
real
stuff.
though. No, that's real talk though. But that's real talk. But shit, a lot of people need to think about a lot of that kind of shit more. Right now, I think it's more of a me thing going on right now.
Right.
Excuse me. Everybody's so sensitive and all about themselves, and don't really consider that or consider what the next person go through. Not much empathy nowadays, basically.
Right. I always remember a post that I saw on Facebook where the guy's in like this, I don't know, Viper or Ferrari or something, using some exotic car, and he's looking up, wishing he had that helicopter.
Oh yeah.
And there was a guy in like a Honda wishing he had that Ferrari that he was in. Then the guy in the Honda, there was a guy looking at the guy in the Honda that was on a bicycle.
Right.
He had a car itself.
Right.
The guy that's sitting there on the bicycle, the guy walking, wish he had a bicycle.
Right. Yeah.
And then it goes even down to a guy that was walking, the guy in the wheelchair was wishing he could walk.
Exactly.
So you just don't know what the other person has.
Yeah.
There's always going to be someone out there that's even more needier and has some kind of disability that you or something that you don't have. So be grateful for what you have.
Yeah, right. This is that time of year too. We talking about this. Be thankful. Matter of fact, that's what that is. Is you always looking at something else. I know I'm guilty of that all the time. I'm always look on to the next thing, either the next challenge or next piece of gear.
No, I am too.
But sometimes we got to sit down and take time to smell the roses and appreciate what we have, type of thing. But I know a lot of people take this time of the year, and that's why I don't like all that crap. Everybody in their bullshit, but I guess a lot of people reflect on that this time of the year and start
everybody
being thankful.
knows Rocket. He has that bah humbug.
Yeah, bah humbug.
That hat that he wears every year.
Yeah, matter of fact, I gotta give me another one. I gotta give me a Grinch hat. Matter of fact, I misspoke in the video. I said Scrooge is really Grinch. But yeah. Nah, but yeah, shit. It's that time of the year, shit. And that's the other thing too. I feel for a lot of people. This is the end of the riding season, so a lot of people hurting right now. I know for you, this is like your summer, right?
This is prime season right now.
Yeah, exactly. This is your riding season.
Well, you see, look what I'm wearing now. I mean, it's warm out still.
Right. This is when it cools down and it's doable. Now you can go ride.
Yeah.
The summer is your winter, right?
Yeah. I mean, like right now, it's averaging around 75 out. We have a storm coming in these next couple of days, but I think that's all of California. I mean, everybody's getting hit with this storm.
Yeah, we getting hit. We just, matter of fact, it was just storming down. That's why partially I meant to tell you that was the other reason I waited. It took so long call you because it was storming here and it would have been all fuck the audio up.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but yeah.
So
Yeah.
one thing I like to do, Rocket, if you don't mind, I like
Mhm.
to give a little shout out and a little prayer to Bash. You know,
Yes.
he lost his son this last week in a car accident. So my condolences goes out to him on that. You know, I mean, I couldn't even imagine losing a child. You know,
Nah, it's unimaginable.
it's just, and especially, I mean, at any time. But look how, you know, all the holidays are coming up, man. It's gonna be so hard on that poor family. But my heart goes out to him. You know, he's a really super nice, down to earth person. Every time we go to SEMM, we're hanging out with him, all of us. You know, he's just a super guy. So you know, keep him in everybody keep him in our prayers, please. You know, it's just unbelievable. I can't believe that happened to that poor man.
Yeah, it's a terrible loss. Matter of fact, yeah, just give a little moment of silence for baby Bash. But yeah, that's a terrible thing.
Yeah.
Terrible thing. Really feel for you too, Bash, out there. That's funny. I was thinking about him earlier. I was like, I'm gonna message him and just I ain't really got too many words, but I was just gonna message him and send the little prayer symbols or whatever, just to let him know that, you know, he in our prayers or whatever.
I texted him the other day, and I mean, what words can you say? But you know,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
There's nothing you can say or do that's gonna like help.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
It's
nothing you can say. You can't bring him back.
I mean, I couldn't imagine that. Like I said, just even losing my father and then my mother was hard enough. I couldn't imagine losing a child.
Nah,
you know,
you can't imagine burying your child. Yeah.
It's
So,
just
yeah,
something. So
definitely feeling for him.
yeah, definitely.
But yeah, shit. Yeah, we did. Well, I wish I could have been down there. I know they had a ride for. They had some kind of meetup or something. I kind of saw it on
did something at
Instagram.
the high school, I believe, like a candle sunset candle lighting, however way you want to call
Yeah,
it.
vigil or whatever. Yeah,
Vigil. There you go.
Yeah, damn, I wish I could have been down there for that.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I be wishing I was down there, period. That's like, well, you already know. But yeah, I wish I was down there. Shit. Supposed to be the going to everybody thing. Miss Hot Wheels and them fucking birthday parties and all that. I always be want to go to one of them. I'm gonna get down there one day at least to get down there to see something. Come down there, job besides SCMM.
Definitely.
One day. That's crazy. So what's your plans from here on out as far as like what do you got plans for the car with the Mustang? What do you gonna like make videos or
I'm gonna try, you know me. I just like, oh my god, like kind of like you say, you know, oh my god, I have to take all that gear out and set it up and do this and that. That's how I feel. You know, I mean, I'm nothing compared to what you have, but
no, but I know,
oh my god,
fuck, you don't feel like doing that shit.
Then I have to hold it and do
exactly.
This, do
you just want to do what you're doing.
Like you just want to do it, you know. So, but you know, all the stuff I've done to that car, I should have been actually recording so everybody can see.
Yeah.
I mean, you go on my Instagram, you'll see all the different things I've done to it throughout the time, throughout this year that I've had it. You know, so definitely see it. But I should have done it. I should have took, you know, video of everything I've done and never, you know. So, but I do have on December 14th, I have a show on the 7th and Christmas, you know, kind of like Toys for Tots, you know, for the kids and stuff on the 7th. And then we're actually going to be in Upland, California, Christmas parade.
Okay.
And the whole group is going to be, you know, bringing their cards out. There's, I don't know, probably about 15 or 16 of us that are going to be in the actual parade. You know, we got a lot more members than that, but you know, about 15 have signed up. So that's going to be a big honor. You know, we're going to be in a Christmas parade. You know, the city asked us to be in it. You know, so I'm going to try to take some footage there, and if I can, I'll be having to throw candy out the window of the car and everything too. So I have to try to do that multitasking thing. You know, But I'm gonna try to definitely get some footage because I think that would be pretty neat, seeing everything, and
Right.
all the the attendees, all the kids and everything with the parade. I think that would be pretty neat to be
Right.
filming.
That will be though. Yeah, you definitely gotta get some video.
Mm-hmm.
I
For
gotta
sure.
I gotta try to figure out. I was trying to go to your Instagram. I'm on the damn computer. I don't know my damn password. And used to being on the. And used to logging in from the damn thing. Come on. There you go. Yes, save that because I don't fucking know that password. But I was trying to go to your Instagram because then I could share.
Yeah, it's
show
funny
some
how
pictures.
it's funny how they tell you with your passwords that you're supposed to change your password every month and this and that. You know how many passwords I have, and especially my work that I do,
Why
to try
not,
to
right?
and change a password every month. I would never know my passwords.
Yeah, right. I've
Come
been
on.
thinking about going to one of those password. What do you call it? They got those things that store or do the security
Oh,
or
the
something.
script, the
Oh,
whatever.
that's right. Oh, that's not it. Hold on, I'm trying to find your damn thing. Let me just go up here. I'm being all stupefied. There you go. The Italian. Then I can share my screen here. Hold on. Because I forget since we got video action. Wait, how do you share the damn thing? See, that's be the part where I was like, they got all this stupid shit. I don't need all that. Just share the fucking screen. They got all these new features in here, so you get these new windows that pop up and new little dialogue boxes. There we go. You can see it.
Yeah, you can see.
Let me see. I'm supposed.
See
Oh, there we go. Yep, that's exactly what I wanted. Yeah.
Yeah, just scroll down, you'll see.
Let me see what we got.
So, and of course, there's a bunch of with food and everything too. So of course, being
Right.
Italian.
Oh, there's one that kind of showed rims right there. That's cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
That picture was taken at Long Beach, right next to Queen Mary. That was Ponies. It was called Ponies at the Pike in Long Beach.
Nice.
The Queen Mary's right in front of the car there.
Yeah.
That picture was taken right at where the lighthouse is. There's a huge lighthouse there.
Nice.
And, the lighthouse was right behind that picture there.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up. That's clean as fuck. He's sitting nice. Sitting pretty.
Yeah. There you go. And that was kind of that one right in the middle there. That's just a little collage of what
that one
start to beginning. No,
I saw that the other day. Somebody posted your shit.
Yeah, someone posted the car on their website and everything.
Yeah.
So this is just a little collage from what I started with at the top. Is how it just came basically stock, and then just started working way down. And you see, almost to the finish.
Right.
So, but I've done everything. I've done the outside. I've done the engine. I've done the interior. I mean, you see all the red accents and stuff in the interior, the engine. I've done a lot of painting of the engine and everything. I haven't done performance-wise because, of course, it's still in a warranty. I don't want to mess with that warranty.
Right.
But, the eye candy, the bling, the looks of it, I've done a lot too. So
yeah,
to it. Now you scroll down a little bit, you might see some night shots. You'll see all lit up. Yeah, there you go. Like that one. That middle one right there, that was a Halloween night show that we did.
That's hella clean.
That's all the lights. I can make them any color I want, but I put it to the white so it'll really light up so you can see the color of the engine and everything.
Was that RGB light? You mean you can change the color and all that?
Yeah, you can change. Nice. Yeah, and that little air box, and that's
what I was going to ask about.
That air box is painted the red, and then it has the Italian going across, just right like there. It says the Italian.
I see that
there.
Right there. Yeah,
that's so that's the same as my logo, and what I have tatted on my arm too.
That's what's up.
So, yeah, but I've done quite a bit to that car. There's Marilyn there. There's the bike. See Marilyn. There's Marilyn. She was all stock white and had a windshield and just there. I mean, the bike is totally transformed. And I did all that work myself too. I painted it and did everything myself. So, I don't like stock. I hate stock. And I always have to have it to how I want to look at it. So if someone looks at something, they're going to know it's the Italians.
Right.
You know, you look at that bike, and you're like, yeah. If anybody knows me, they're like, yeah, that's Italians.
Right.
You know, same thing with the car. Even though it does, you don't even if you don't even see that Italian logo, you'll be like, if you know me, you'll be like,
You
yeah,
know that's Italian. Yeah.
You know, that's just the way I like it. You know, and
Right.
I want people to know that that's my shit. You
Right.
know,
That's right.
so
That's what the custom is all about. Custom motto.
Right, exactly.
That's what's up.
So, yeah, you scroll down a little bit more, you can see Maryland. Well, there's with the red lights on the car,
clean, yeah.
and there's the award right there. If you click over that one more, that's the award that I received.
Oh, right here.
Yeah, and that one was that's the award I received. Trophy. That was at Raceway Ford. It's called Mustangs at Dark. It was right around Halloween. So that's the award. So
right, right next to the rims too. Huh?
Right, yeah, those rims. Yeah, if anybody know, you don't see those rims. You just don't see them out there.
No, I haven't seen that.
You see chrome or polished or black, you know, something, but you don't see the black with the red accents like that.
Right.
You don't. You know, it took me a while to find those. That's for sure.
So,
yeah, if you scroll down a little bit more, well, let's we can show what Maryland looks like with.
That's what I'm wondering back in the day.
Yeah, go down a little bit more. These are all.
Let's see that yellow one. Oh, they're your stickers.
Yeah, they're my Instagram stickers there.
And I gotta get me I gotta get some more stickers.
Oh, now I'm showing my food stuff here.
There you go. Oh, there we go. Look at that. This was the most important right there.
There we go. Hashtag.
That's what's up. That was SCMM. That was the day. We've been planning that for years. We both got that tattoo on us. But we have been planning. Oh, that is an SCMM shot. Oh, I forgot about this. Fuck, I don't even know if I got the post.
Yeah, that's SCMM shot.
Nice.
There's when we were at the beach.
Right, that's what I'll say.
There, yeah, right there. When we were at the beach chilling.
Yeah.
On the ocean side.
Right. That was nice.
That was a good day. Yeah, see everybody, red and black. Always red and black.
Right. Yeah, that was hella fun that day. Let's see where Maryland at.
Yeah, scroll down a little bit more. She'll be coming up pretty soon.
Live Riders hang out. That's old school.
Yeah. There's Maryland. I know I have some with lights down. There's happy hour.
Where?
I just no, I just meant happy hours. Food.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh, there's some lights for Maryland. See, I got her lit up too.
Clean. Nice.
Got her lit up too.
I've been wanting that. I'm just too lazy right now.
Yeah. Actually, and you know, Viper helped me a lot on that. He actually helped me with those lights on Maryland. So shout out to Viper.
Right.
I always give him his props where it's due. So you see down there that red Honda there, that's my Freedom there. See,
right here?
Son got the he got his little Honda there.
Yeah.
That was my Freedom.
That was your Freedom, right?
For me.
Now you can get your Mustang.
For me.
Yeah.
All right.
You know you was happy. Hell yeah, you like no more Uber shit. I can get my shit. But I go before you had the rims look hella different.
Yeah. That's
yeah, it look hella better with the rims. It's like night and day. That's a whole nother car.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Yeah, that picture right above there, go up just a little bit. Shows my bald head. Go down right in the middle.
That one, yeah.
Yeah, that one right there. Go ahead and pop that one. I don't care. I was at jury duty.
Oh, no shit. Right.
I was at jury duty, but that was like last year or so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was at jury duty. I wasn't too happy.
I could see. You look pissed.
I was like, do I really have to be here?
I know. I've been lucky. Well, knock on wood. I don't want to say. I've been lucky.
No, man.
Let me see.
Jury duty.
That's the worst. I've always wondered, like, who actually likes it. I want to meet the person that just loves it or something.
Well, some of these retired people, that
ain't got shit else to do. Well, you know what? All I have to do is Can I
Oh yeah,
just
that
click the
that guy right
hashtag?
there. That's a house down the street from me. Every Halloween,
Mm-hmm.
he does stuff like that. And if you notice, if in that background, you see
Mm-hmm.
that he actually put skid marks, so it looks like that bike really did slam
Oh yeah,
into the thing, and you see the skid mark behind that back of that car.
right. I see that right
So
there.
yeah, and he has it actually going out in the street. You
Yeah,
see where Maryland's front tire is? That's a skid
yeah.
mark right
Oh, I
there.
see that. Yeah,
So
that's
he
pretty
does it
slick.
all the way out in the street, man. He makes it look so realistic, man.
That's pretty slick.
It's just unbelievable. And he always has a sign out there, saying, "Hey, don't text and drive," or
Mm-hmm.
stuff, little signs like that,
Mm-hmm.
and show what could happen, So, but he does
Right.
that. He does some kind of theme like that every single Halloween. He does
Right.
something.
Then that's some dedication right there. You
Mm-hmm.
got a nice little
Or
setup
some,
though.
at a couple of days when he had that, he actually even had smoke coming out of the engine, like it just hit, kind of thing. It's
Yeah.
crazy. He really goes all
He
out,
do it
man.
big, huh?
Yeah.
That's what's up though.
That's not even a
Gotta
real
have
car.
fun.
He just has it looks like a real car,
It
but it's
does
not
though,
a real
yeah.
car.
He
No,
hooked that up.
it is a real bike, but the car isn't.
But the car, yeah.
Mm-mm.
Let me see.
So there's a famous Capone. This
Oh
bad butt
yeah.
right there.
Oh yeah. Look at Capone
Laying
crazy
down.
ass.
Yeah, he's laying all stretched out on the floor.
Oh, that remind me. You just give me that's the perfect segue. Because I think midway through the show, I'm supposed to bring some more talking points about my sponsor for the show, which is BarkBox.
There you go.
For the listeners of Rocket Talks Moto podcast, BarkBox is offering an opportunity to receive one extra month of BarkBox at barkbox.com/rocket. Yeah, but for real, y'all can get a free month if you go sign up and use the code PBFEM at GetDarkBox. That's going to be hard for me to say this whole time. Barkbox.com/rocket. That's why it's going to be links in the show note, or just go to realrocket.com and see the web page, and you can click on the links in there. And yeah, that helps support the show. But yeah, it's a nice little setup they got here. Every month, they basically send you these little all natural treats and these new innovative toys, they call them, that match the dog's unique breed needs, including allergies and all kind of shit. They even ask some shit about like how the dog bark or something like that. Or they start asking like how it works. You choose the dog size, tell them how big your dog's bark is. Small and cute, 0 to 20 pounds, just right, 20 to 50. So Capone will be big and bold, which is 50 plus pounds.
Well, he's at 100. So
Oh damn, yeah. See, then you choose the plan. 1, 6, or 12-month plans are available. Cancel anytime, free shipping. And I guess you get the bark box. They're shipped on the 15th of every month. That's pretty slick. If I had a dog, I'd get some shit like this.
we
Get some
definitely
little
may need to
toys and
sign up
shit.
for that with him.
Yeah.
I haven't found a toy yet that he won't shred.
Is that right? And to be getting them every month. Because they say each
Right.
month they got a theme. There's Country Fair, Bark Ball, Pooh York City, Brooklyn Hipster. They got these themes, I guess, that of some of it. I need to
Well,
go.
guys, Capone would definitely be able to test that stuff out for you.
I know, right? Let me try to
you
go to the website and even look at this, because that's what
Yeah,
they say you're supposed to
definitely.
kind of do. I ain't never seen this shit. We're gonna Google it. This is giving them
That's
extra
good.
promotion. So just in case I do it wrong, look, it already popped up. Just in case I do it wrong, but they do suggest you do a screen share. So this would be our little screen share
Sure.
for my little sponsors, y'all.
I still see Capone there, so just
Right.
let you-
Oh, you still see? Oh, that's right. I have to switch the window. How do you switch the window? Let me see. Then I have to go back to where we at, and then I gotta share something separate. Bark box. So yeah, let me see what they got.
There we go. Well, that'd be a little snack for Capone, that dog right there.
Right, that dog right there, right? Let me close this shit.
That's his
So
snack.
they got pre-Black Friday sale, free double first box with multi-month subscription. Yeah, so $22 a box. I guess you start with monthly box.
There you go.
First box ships immediately. And then, like I said, I guess if you use that code I was talking about, that PB, what was that? I forgot what it was. But y'all click the link in my website, and I guess you get a free extra month or something like that.
There we go. There's the English
Right
bulldog.
here, huh? Yeah. Looking like Capone and shit. That's pretty slick, though.
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, but yeah, so that's Dark Box. Like I say, look, I'm gonna butcher the name every time, Bark Box. So go to getbarkbox.com/rocket, and like I say, use that code. What was that? PBFEM, and that'll get you the extra month if you sign up for like a 6-month package or whatever. But there we go. Now we paid the bills.
There you go.
I just want to say that.
Pay the bills.
Yeah, we just paid the bills now.
Now time to play.
Exactly. I forgot how to make it. Oh, you can't make it big. You only do this.
Ooh,
Oh,
no.
that's all fucking retarded.
Now you can see all my gray.
All right. And now that is the funny thing, and that's the cool part too, though. Like a lot of the community, and a lot of people that our circle is a lot of people our age. You get a lot of riders at that age. So, what do you say about that? How do you deal? Do you hear the whole? Do you have midlife crisis? Do you hear that a lot at our age as a rider?
I hear it all the time. I heard it when I got my bike. I heard it when I got the Mustang. Believe me, always, man. It's always, no matter when you get to this age, no matter what you get, it's always a midlife crisis.
That shit's annoying.
Everybody says.
Yeah, everybody want to label you anyway, but yeah, midlife crisis.
So we're not supposed to buy anything. I guess we're just supposed to buy a damn a cane and freaking some old ass cigar.
Pretty much. Go get the rocking chair and just fucking go sit on the porch.
Chair. Right. Make sure you get your newspaper and call it a day.
Pretty much. That's how some people kind of look at it.
I was called old back when I was 30.
Right.
One time I went into the store. I went into an auto parts store because I always try to do everything myself on my cars, my bikes, anything I do, I try to do myself. So I was like, I got this new car at the time, and I was doing the wiring for the stereo system. And so I went in the auto parts store and I was asking for some wiring and stuff. He goes, "What do you need this for?" And I said, for my system, for my stereo in the car. He's like, "At your age?" And I'm like, "What do you mean at my age?" I'm like, I was right at 30 years old. I'm like, what the hell? 30 years old? I'm already in the grave. God knows what I am. So I guess I'm supposed to be in the grave right now. Then
pretty much. Let them tell it. Yeah. Let them tell it.
And guarantee, that kid now, back then he was 18. So shit, he 38 now. So I guess he's almost dead too.
Right. That's crazy.
Shit. 30 years old now, asking me that I'm too damn old to have a stereo system. Shit, I'm almost 50 years old and I'm still basing my
Right.
That's the one thing I love. I have to say I love, even with the bike and everything. You get up to these people, and if your music's too loud or your bike's too loud, they sit there and put their windows up. I love that.
Yeah.
It just makes me want to make it louder or rev the bike up or something just to annoy the shit out of them.
Right.
It's just something else. I guess is the way you grew up or something, because I to me I haven't changed. Mentality wise, yeah, I've gotten smarter and wiser. You're getting older and stuff, but I still love music the way I loved music back when I was a kid. And it's like, how do these people change?
It's just
I want to hear that kind of stuff.
They succumb to the pressures of society, right? So whoever tells you, or status quo, whatever you want to call it, whoever tell you what the so-called grow up, and the things what you can and can't do, and I guess they succumb to that shit. I guess that's what I think. I always like to say too is that it's because you let the kid inside you die. That's what it is. You can't let the kid inside die. The kid is where the wonder come from and the imagination and all that type of shit. So. Yeah, that's what I think a lot of it is. The kid inside a lot of people died, sadly.
Back when I was, with my kids dropping off at school and stuff, I was always a cool dad because I always have my stereo bumping. I don't give a shit. I want to show off. I love to show off. I love fun and showing off on everything. So I'll be going to school, bumping the hell out of that damn system. I don't care. It's 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, and I'm bumping it at the school. I don't care, man. Shit, have fun, man. Have fun in life.
Right?
Don't. People just grow old way too fast.
I think so too, though. For real. It's sad, though.
And kids, stay kids, man. As long as you can. Don't grow up.
Right.
Because then all you're going to do is have a bunch of damn bills.
Ain't no fun. I try not to grow up. I'm still
stay
trying
young and live life.
I'm still trying to stay young at heart and be a kid.
Definitely.
Look what we're doing right now. Shit, this is technically playing. Right. What I always say, the only difference between men and boys is the size of their toys, right?
Exactly.
It's like, even when I was a kid, shit, we go way back. I remember back when we had fucking record players, and by then the record players was old, and your mom then like threw the shit in the closet somewhere. You go drag or by then she's like, oh, let me have that, because I think tapes and shit had came out, cassette tapes. And by then you get the new stereo with the tapes. I'm like, oh, well, give me the old one with the turntable. And that's when we try to mix and scratch and do shit like that. And then later, try to get the little mixer and shit and get 2 turntables. And then later we mix and getting instrumentals, and eventually I'd rap over that. And but it was always just some kind of equipment. And now I laugh because it came full circle. All this shit is pretty much, I basically had a studio in here. I pretty much could record vocals if I wanted to, and it's like, but half of it's just the gear, right? I'm only doing this because I can buy some gear that I can play with, and I do like recording audio and fucking with audio. Right, so it's still just fucking playing and being a kid,
Exactly.
But the nice part, which would be nice about it, is that you can make money off this type of shit. So, like, you hear a lot of people encouraging people to start podcasts. I encourage a lot of moto vloggers to start podcasts. You should start a podcast. You got the car, you got the culture, you got this whole niche thing. That's the whole thing. It's just having something to talk about, or you're just talking about what you do, and I'll be here at this show and whatever. And I don't know. I think if we've been moto vlogging, it's the same. It's an easy transition. I think that's what I noticed about it when I started, because it was like pretty much the same thing. I'm sitting in the room. Only difference is I was in my room talking to myself, right? The same we do on the bikes, So
exactly, yeah. People like, oh my God, I can't do that. I can't do. It's nothing, man. It's not that you're sitting in front of 10 million people out there. If you're in a live audience and you see everybody, that's a little different. But here, you just have to be yourself, man. Just be yourself and talk like you normally talk. Just BS, on your vlogs, your videos or the podcast. All you have to do is just be yourself. That's all.
Exactly.
So
I'm damn near
scared. Getting their cold sweats and this and that. And, come on, man. Just get on here and do your thing.
Right. Yeah. People kill me, though. It is true, though. Shit. Ain't nothing to be scared of. Shit. Just go do it. That's all it's all about. Shit, I done there plotting on starting a blog. I was like, I don't even know if people read blogs no more, but when I seen the money, you can make money on all this shit, man. There's money out there. You just gotta know how to do it.
But everybody wants the fast money.
That's what it is, sadly.
We just want to make, quick buck.
That's the problem.
And no work. I don't care. Nothing in life's for free. You have to pay.
That's it.
And you want to make money, you have to earn it, man. You can't just go out there and just expect money to be handed to you. You have to go out there and earn that shit, man. These kids always expect everything. I always say, back in my day, you want to earn something, you go mow the neighbor's yard or something, or help them with the older people with their their everyday needs and stuff. That's how they made money. You had to hustle. And nowadays, they just put a hand out and want, oh, Dad, can I have $20? Half. You mean half? No, you need to earn that. So.
That's true. So what's your future? What's your future bike plan? What's the plans with the bike? What will be the next bike if you can get another
Man,
one?
I don't know. Shit, I might just die with this damn bike that I have now because it,
Mm-hmm.
it's not. It's it's basically a little 750, but it's enough
It's
for
good
me.
enough. Yeah.
I just like just to cruise and have fun.
Mm-hmm.
I got those big ass freaking highway bars and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, it's like a couch, man. You can kick back
Mm-hmm.
and just ride.
Right.
And sure, I haven't done any real long distance riding with it. I mean, I've done, close to like 100 miles one way on it. I've done about that, but I haven't
Mm-hmm.
done like what you have or what you've done or a few others doing, iron butt challenge and stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that, the 1,000-mile thing. But I think I could do pretty good on that bike, because of just how comfortable and laid back it is. I mean, yeah, I could use more power, that's for sure, to get up
Mm-hmm.
and go when I need to go. But
Yeah.
it's I don't know. I
Right.
don't know. I'm happy with what I have.
Right.
Right
I
with
feel you.
that with
Shit.
the bike. Just maybe
Mm-hmm.
something with a little bigger engine. And it's sad to say, but I'm pretty limited on what I can have because of my other little disability here, my little shortness. I only got a 29-inch inseam. I got little short ass legs, so
Yeah.
everything I do, I have to lower and with the FZ, the first thing I did was shave the seat down.
Mm-hmm.
Took it to an upholsterer and they shaved the cushioning down. That was the first thing, and
Mm-hmm.
then I got where I actually lowered it and put the little lowering thing in there and lowered the thing and the forks and had to cut down the stand and everything and
Mm-hmm.
so I can because I'm not the type that wants to be on tippy toes, man. I need to be flat footed. I want to make sure I have
Mm-hmm.
control on
I
that
mean, you
bike.
should anyway. That's a
I
safety
mean,
thing.
I see some people, that are just all tippy toed, and it's like, what do you get on if you get on on some kind of a uneven ground where you're gonna just go down because you're on tippy toe? I mean,
Mm-hmm.
no, I want full control of
You
my
want
bike.
full control, yeah.
And that little Honda, I mean, I do. I mean, it's like 25 height, and I've got the 29, so I'm totally flat footed on that bike, and it
Nice.
feels good, where I know I have control of that thing.
Exactly. That's important. People don't get that.
So even the FZ, it's so top heavy. A
Mm-hmm.
couple times I tilted it, and like whoa, you get
Right.
to
Yeah,
that
exactly.
part where you don't know if you could bring it back up or not.
Exactly. So if you don't
Thank God
have fucking
I have.
yeah, so if you don't have a good 2 feet right there, yeah, you can
Mhm.
drop that shit.
So, but yeah, I don't know. It's just something. If I got something, maybe 1100 or something like that. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
too much into the Harley thing. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, they're nice to look at and everything. They're cool. They're American made kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But like I always say, I take my Honda all the way to New York and back, and I bet you there wouldn't be not one single problem with that thing. Take
Yeah.
a Harley, you might get a state or two over, and then you're gonna be down on the side of the road for something or other. No hate to
Uh-oh.
Harleys, but they just don't have the reliability as these other
Mm-hmm.
bikes do.
Mm-hmm. I can see that. Yeah, you're gonna get some hate mail, but yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, and that's another thing.
People get so
You always
sensitive.
talked about Amber. Oh, I don't know if Amber can make it and this and that. Man,
I know.
Amber could probably go back and forth to New York a few times still.
Mm-hmm.
Even the city she's in, I bet you she still would go.
Well, I bet she could. It'd be scary as hell, but yeah, she can do it.
My buddy, he has a I don't know 03 or 04 Gixxer 600 something like. I mean, this thing is just wrecked to hell. I mean, the guy that he bought it from put it down. He has no fairings on it. All he has is the very front fairing, but all the fairings are off of it. He has a freaking like tinfoil going across the damn radiator thing. I mean, it's just the overflow. And I mean, just the thing's all beat to hell. But man, I'm telling you, that motherfucker. Yeah, every time you hit that button to start it, it starts.
Nice.
It just looks like shit, but man, that thing is so reliable.
Bulletproof. Huh?
It's just bulletproof. I mean, you can do God knows what. I mean, he never took care. He doesn't take care of stuff. The oil change and stuff and chain and all that. Man, That thing still just runs
Nice.
and runs and
You
runs
sound like
and
me.
runs. Start every single freaking time.
That's what I'm talking about. That's how I was with FC6R. That's why I love that bike, because you already know I'm the same way. Barely do oil change, wasn't doing no change. I remember that one time I went like 7,000 miles without cleaning the fucking. I didn't know. I was retarded then. That was when I first started, but yeah, it's like, yeah, but that bike, yeah, I beat it up. All I did was the basics, really. I ain't did too much to that bike. And had no problems all them years. Those are reliable bikes.
Exactly.
Yamaha's, period.
Yeah, they are. They are.
Like you say, a lot of them, most of the Japanese bikes are good. Like you said, Harley a little bit, I don't know. They be hurting. I don't know. You hear a lot of people always got a problem, or they're in and out the shops and shit like that, you know?
Especially the cost of the maintenance on those things. I remember our boy Desert, he had that V rod, man. He said the cost of those things. I mean, what did he say? I think to change the plugs, you had to pull the whole engine out, do this. Nah, I'm like, and he said it was like $1,500 just to pull the engine and stuff. Get the hell out of here!
That's crazy.
Pay that kind of money on just to change plugs and this. Nah, I mean, come on.
Damn, that's nuts. Fuck that.
That's just way too much money.
Then you add the time, how much you add up over the lifetime, you could have bought a fucking bike.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, what he paid for that bike, you could have got basically a decent car.
Yeah.
He paid for that bike.
Yeah, Harleys are expensive,
right?
though. Yeah, even their cheaper ones are a little pricey.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Not
he
quite
bought
my
his
thing.
brand new and stuff. So way too much money.
Yeah, that's too rich for my blood. I can't do that. Just like I like Ducatis, but they too rich for my blood. And the same thing in a way, they ain't as reliable as the Yamahas and shit like that.
Yeah, it's just the maintenance alone on some of these things. You know, that's like a lot of these, you know, these people that get bikes and cars and stuff that are higher end, but they don't understand when it comes to maintenance on that. It's a good amount of money, man. Like I always said, you get any kind of like a Mercedes or something like that, it's going to be at least $500 just to lift the hood on that damn thing.
Exactly.
You know? And that's the same anything. Like you said, the Ducatis and everything. I mean, it's so expensive. Just the maintenance alone on those things. Yeah, you might get it for a decent price, but to keep it up is a different story.
Yeah, for real. That's the lesson. It's like we was talking about buying a bike, period. You buy a bike, you don't think about all the other shit you got to buy. The gear and all this other shit. So it's crazy.
Definitely. Oh.
What?
Did you have a trimmer?
Oh, no, that was me shaking it down.
I know. I'm just like...
Yeah, I know. In our state, huh?
In our state.
Yeah, that's a legitimate question.
You never know.
Nah, hey, that's because this table hella wobbly. It's just a table. I need a fat fucking desk or something.
Supposedly, we had a little 3.5 quake last week.
Oh, no shit.
Like, you know, I was like, we did?
Right, that's what I said. That's a little small one. Yeah, you'd have to be paying attention on that one.
All right.
Or be somewhere you can see shit swinging. Excuse me. Shit, I'm hella tired. You already know. Been up forever. Happy we got this holiday coming up. Oh yeah, that is crazy too though. We're recording this. By the time y'all hear it, I put this out the podcast will be out tomorrow, but by the time everybody hear it, probably see it on YouTube, it'd be Friday.
Right.
But we been did the holiday and all that, so it's cool that we get our days off and everybody get to relax. Tomorrow my last day, so I'm all happy about that. Probably leave early and try to beat. It's gonna be nightmare traffic tomorrow. You already know we got rain and the fucking holiday traffic, so
for sure. Yeah, the streets are pretty packed here.
So yeah, I'm gonna get back, but yeah, we're gonna get ready to end this. We've been on here for an hour. Usually try to keep these around an hour.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, you let them know. Y'all go check Italian. Matter of fact, I'm gonna leave the links in the show notes. But if you want to check his Instagram, it's at TheItalian760 on Instagram, and you can go over there on YouTube. You can find the link on my YouTube page, or again, you find all this in the show notes.
Yeah, it's just all the Italian. Everything's the Italian.
Yeah,
it's not too hard to find.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's the TheItalian760 on YouTube too. So I'm there. You know, little older videos, but the Instagram is up to date. I post, you know, at least I was posting like 3 times a day, but I kind of slowed down on that. So now it's like maybe 2 or 3 times a week.
That's
or
how I
more
am.
sometimes,
Yeah,
but
I've been slow on there. Actually, I've been on Twitter. That's what's weird lately. I've been on
I haven't touched
Twitter
Twitter.
mostly because, well, certain reasons I've been on Twitter because I can't be on YouTube like I want to certain places. But but yeah, so I've been fucking around on there, and then plus with the podcast, trying to build that little Twitter up over there. Well, that's the one I haven't been doing. I've been more on Rocket Rider 510, kind of getting it out there and fucking getting some interaction and some engagement. So yeah, it's been good. But yeah, y'all, matter of fact, you be in here, y'all see him back in here. I was saying you and Viper gonna end up eventually coming back here and doing co-host shit like that.
Sure.
And,
Anytime.
Yeah, because it's the regulars. But
I enjoy it.
yeah, if y'all want to catch, you want to see Italian or see us normally, we usually on my channel on the live stream here and there. Matter of fact, we'll have one Saturday night, tomorrow night. By the time y'all watch this, we'll be on live on YouTube. So y'all come over here and come check us out. Come holler at Italian. But yeah, thanks for coming on. Thanks for doing this. Even though we tired as hell.
Thank you for having me.
It's a late night. Definitely, shit. I'm honored. This is you already know, historic. Like I told people, I had to have my 2 main friends who came from all of this on here first, since this is so it'll go full circle, because this is crazy to even start this thing. I'm still amazed myself to be podcasting and to be out there, on iTunes and fucking Stitcher, Spotify, all that type of shit. Google Play. Matter of fact, that remind me, y'all go subscribe and rate and review and all that wherever you download this. That's how I prefer you listen to it. But I'll put this video up on YouTube. But normally, it'll be a special access thing to get a lot of these videos, and I'll just put little shorter clips on the YouTube, mostly just because I don't have time, but have time to edit. You already know I'm so packed trying to get my twice a week video up. So to get these out normally later, especially when we start having bigger guests, that's gonna be available to like the Patreon people and stuff like that. I'm open that up for all the people that want to support the podcast. Matter of fact, if y'all even want to start now, I just don't promote it. Head over to patreon.com/Rocket Talks Moto and become a patron. You can start off as small as like $1 a month. You get some different little benefits. They got different tiers. You get different benefits. So y'all go check that out. But yeah, let's get up out of here, shit, because I need to take my ass to sleep.
Let me get one more thing in.
Oh
here,
yeah, go ahead.
We're gonna wonder why I didn't do this, but until next time.
Oh yeah. See, that's why we do gotta have you back on. We were supposed to talk about that. Yeah, we'll catch y'all. Till next time. All right, y'all. This is Rocket in Italian. We out, and this is Rocket Talks Moto Podcast. We'll catch you on the next one. All right, I'm out. Bursh.